I'm going to pass around several things. The way basically this works is, we're going to create 2 dinners. You're going to have 2 dinners tonight. The dinners are going to be parallel. The dinner I'm going to create is olfactory. It's invisible. It's made out of scents, and you're going to consume it by smelling it. The dinner that you're going to have from Chef Lawrence Klein is gustatory. It's made out of food tastes, but each course is going to reflect in tastes the scents that I will have created for you in my olfactory list.
This is no butter, right?
No butter. No.
Okay. So this is what? This is the pure
coconut milk, pineapple.
I'm a journalist. I never intended to be the New York Times scent critic, but it has been an absolute revelation. I fell into the world of scent by a series of happenstance encounters with people. And what has fascinated me ultimately has been the art.
Is this perfume or is this art? It's one of the scents that is certainly closest to art that I've ever smelled. Do you smell the artistic mind behind it? There is a vision. There are thoughts that went into this.
There are artists who are not known to anyone, who are astonishing, who have a palette of materials, these synthetic molecules, damascenone, helvetolide, galaxolide, and that's the part of scent that I love. I love being a critic of an art form and presenting that to the audience.
Okay? Now, to me, what does it smell like to you?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon, clove, or orange, spice. We have the prunol, which is the Dr. Pepper. We have the prunolide, which is the coconut, and we have this. So I talked to Lawrence about it, and Lawrence and I discussed it. What we decided to do was Lawrence created for us a Dr. Pepper espuma for the prunol, a cheap pina colada injection for the prunolide, and for the cinnamon bark and cumin he created a plums in cinnamon and cumin infusion. Bon appetit.
When I'm standing up there, I'm handing out raw materials. I'm thinking, okay, what's the next perfume? What's the next course? What is the scent? I'm asking people questions. Very interactive, and people are looking and people are talking to me, and it's amazing. You will look up every once in a while, and suddenly I'll focus on 2 women, and they're smelling things. Last night, I remember they were leaned over their blotters, and they were just looking at each other, and it was amazing.
It's an amazing molecule. This is a single molecule. This is called undecavertol. Undecavertol is a synthetic molecule. There is an idea, which is completely false, that synthetics are not good. Synthetics are wonderful. Synthetics make art artificial, but artificial in the best possible sense. A perfume must be a work of art. The sense of vision and hearing are processed in the frontal cortex. Smell is the complete opposite. It goes directly into your reptilian brain, okay? But it makes perfume the most visceral art form that there is. Essence, I think it's an essence coriander, and that's from Robertet, and that's for Gucci Rush.
Right.
All right? And so that's gonna go on the top. The lactones are represented by the milk emulsion, and the lactones and milk emulsion, and you've got that going. Smell this, don't say anything. It's difficult to recognize, but when I say it, it's going to snap into focus. Okay? Now, what does it smell like?
Coconut.
Vanilla, nuts, coconut. This is classified by perfumers as smelling, and so much so that it was given the name lactone in milk. But it's milk in melted plastic. Right? It's a real, it's a weird, it's an alloy.
It's like those milk
Okay.
candies from Japan.
Do you smell the synthetic? But do you smell the synthetic aspect to it? Do you smell that milky, weird abstractness? Do you understand why this is an abstract expressionist perfume? It makes no reference to nature at all. As a matter of fact, it emphatically does not invoke nature. It goes away from it, okay? And you smell why it would be the smell of a drug rush. This is Gucci Rush. This is Gucci Rush. And I gotta tell you, This is one of the most wonderful perfumes ever made. It is absolutely ingenious because when you're wearing it, you will wander around and people will follow you down Madison Avenue. It's wonderful. It's mesmerizing. It is a concept. It's also gourmand perfume. And Jardin Souvenir is a concept of the green, unripe peel of a mango in Egypt in the sun. And it's wonderful, okay? Gucci Rush, this perfume that smells like blow. I called Lawrence and I said, okay, we want to do something. So we did something a little bit special. We did a roasted duck breast in duck choux and a milk emulsion for the lactones. And then we did a jasmine rice towels for the jasmine. And of course, for the coke addicts, we did a tiny mirror with lines of confectioner sugar cocaine and snorting straws. Enjoy.
And we have a wonderful time developing these things. We couldn't stop. We kept coming up with great perfumes. And Lawrence would say, "Oh, I have an idea for this." I would say, "Well, I've got another raw material. I've got another perfume."
Just so long as that molecule's not in there, I do not want that molecule in there.
You get the thing, totally, don't you?
It is a way of perceiving not just scents, not just perfumes and food and spices, meats and sauces. It is really a way of perceiving the environment around us differently.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be incredible.
And people loved it.